Hey, guys, factoid here. Everybody is looking for the secrets behind the pyramids, but I don't think people understand just how mind-blowing these ancient wonders really are. I invite you to join me on a journey, not across continents, but through the vast, shifting sands of time itself. We travel back thousands of years to an age of pharaohs and gods, to a civilization that sculpted its legacy from stone and sunlight. Our destination is ancient Egypt, and our focus is on its most enduring and enigmatic creations, the pyramids. These monumental structures rising from the desert floor have captivated the human imagination for millennia, silent witnesses to the rise and fall of empires. Today we will venture beyond the familiar silhouette and delve deeper into the secrets etched into their very foundations. We will uncover 10 fascinating facts that reveal the true genius, the immense scale, and the profound mysteries of these ancient wonders. Some of these truths challenge long-held beliefs, while others simply deepen the sense of awe we feel when we gaze upon them. You may think you know the pyramids, but these facts might surprise you, painting a picture far more complex and astonishing than you ever imagined. So prepare to see these iconic monuments in a new light. We will explore the dazzling appearance they once possessed, the incredible precision of their construction, and the identity of the skilled individuals who brought them into being. This is not just a story of stone and sand, but a testament to human ingenuity, perseverance, and the timeless quest for immortality. Let us begin our exploration of the mind-blowing facts behind the pyramids. Of all the magnificent creations of the ancient world, catalogued by poets and historians as the Seven Wonders, only one has defied the relentless march of time. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the statue of Zeus at Olympia, the Lighthouse of Alexandria, all have crumbled to dust, lost to memory and myth. Yet here, on the Giza Plateau stands the Great Pyramid of Khufu, a solitary survivor. It is the oldest of the wonders, and paradoxically the only one that remains for us to witness with our own eyes. It is a profound testament to its builder's ambition and skill. For nearly 4,500 years, it has endured earthquakes, conquests, and the slow, grinding erosion of the desert wind. While its 6 companion wonders have vanished, the Great Pyramid remains, a steadfast link to a distant past. It does not simply exist as a ruin, it stands almost complete, a mountain of stone that continues to guard the secrets of its pharaoh. Its survival is not merely a matter of luck, but a direct result of the unparalleled engineering and sheer colossal scale envisioned by its creators, ensuring its place in the world for all eternity. The pyramids we see today, with their sandy, earth-toned blocks, present a rugged and weathered facade, but this is merely the core, the skeleton of their former glory. In their prime, the Great Pyramids of Giza were not the color of the desert, but the brilliant, blinding white of polished stone. They were originally encased in a smooth, angled layer of fine Tura limestone, meticulously cut and fitted so that the seams were almost invisible. This casing would have created a single, seamless, gleaming surface. Imagine the sight. Under the fierce Egyptian sun, these structures would have shone with a dazzling luminescence, appearing as immense white beacons visible for miles, perhaps even from the mountains in Israel. At their very peak, they were capped with a pyramidion, a capstone believed to have been made of electrum, a mixture of gold and silver. This golden tip would have caught the first and last rays of the sun each day, transforming the entire structure into a magnificent jewel of the desert, a true stairway to the heavens for the departed pharaoh. For a period of time that is almost impossible for the modern mind to comprehend, the Great Pyramid of Giza held the title of the tallest man-made structure on Earth. From its completion around 2560 BC, it stood unmatched, soaring approximately 146.6 meters or 481 feet into the sky. It held this record for over 3,800 years. To put that into perspective, the entire span of the Roman Empire, from its founding to its fall, could fit into that time frame more than 3 times over. It was not until the 14th century AD, when the central spire of Lincoln Cathedral was completed in England, that the pyramids' reign as the world's tallest building finally came to an end. For nearly 4 millennia, through countless generations and the rise and fall of innumerable civilizations, no human creation anywhere on the planet reached higher. This staggering longevity speaks not only to the ambition of its builders, but to the remarkable stability of their society, which allowed for such a monumental undertaking to be conceived and completed. So, the construction of the pyramids was not just a feat of brute force, it was really an act of extraordinary precision. The four sides of the Great Pyramid are aligned almost perfectly with the four cardinal points of the compass: north, south, east, and west. The accuracy is, honestly, just breathtaking. The deviation from true north is, on average, less than 1/15 of a single degree. This is a level of precision that would be a challenge to achieve even with the advanced technology we possess today. How the ancient Egyptians achieved this remains a subject of intense study. One prevailing theory is the pole star method, where they would have tracked a single star in the northern sky and bisected the angle of its rising and setting to find true north. Another is the solar gnomon method, using the shadow of a vertical rod to plot the sun's movement on the day of the equinox. Whatever the technique, it required meticulous observation of the heavens, a deep understanding of geometry, and an unwavering commitment to cosmic order, connecting the pharaoh's eternal home to the movements of the stars. The sheer scale of the materials involved in the pyramid's construction is, well, almost beyond comprehension. The Great Pyramid alone is estimated to be composed of some 2.3 million individual blocks of stone. The majority of these are yellowish limestone blocks, quarried locally on the Giza Plateau, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons. That's about the equivalent of a large family car. But that is only part of the story. The internal chambers, like the King's Chamber, were built using enormous granite blocks. These granite monoliths were not sourced nearby. They were quarried in Aswan, over 800 kilometers to the south. Some of these individual granite blocks weigh upwards of 80 tons, which is, honestly, comparable to the weight of a modern battle tank. These colossal stones had to be hewn from the bedrock, transported down the Nile River on great barges, and then somehow raised hundreds of feet into the air and positioned with millimeter accuracy. The logistics, the manpower, and the sheer audacity of moving such immense weights is, without a doubt, one of the project's most staggering achievements. Despite centuries of study and like countless theories, one fundamental question remains unanswered. How exactly did they build them? The precise methods used to quarry, transport, and lift millions of tons of stone into place continue to be one of history's greatest construction mysteries. There is no single, definitive account from the ancient Egyptians themselves that details the process from start to finish. This has left the door open for a wide range of hypotheses, from the plausible to the highly speculative. The most widely accepted theories involve the use of immense ramps, but what form did these ramps take? Was it a single, long, straight ramp that had to be extended as the pyramid grew? Or maybe a more efficient spiral ramp that corkscrewed around the outside of the structure? Other ideas suggest internal ramps, or even sophisticated systems of levers and counterweights. Each theory presents its own set of logistical challenges and advantages, and the debate among engineers, historians, and archaeologists just rages on. A puzzle in stone left for us to solve. So, a really persistent myth, popularized by Hollywood movies and even some ancient Greek stories, is that the pyramids were built by this huge army of slaves, all toiling away under the whips of cruel overseers. But actually, modern archaeological evidence tells a very different, and honestly way more fascinating story. Excavations of a special village and some really well-preserved cemeteries near the pyramids have shown that the workforce was actually made up of skilled Egyptian laborers. These folks weren't slaves at all. They were respected craftsmen and builders. They were well-fed too, getting daily rations of bread, beer, and meat, which, get this, was actually a better diet than a lot of regular Egyptians had back then. Their graves even show signs that they got proper medical care, with broken bones being set and healed. These workers were organized into rotating crews, and they took a ton of pride in their work. Sometimes they even left graffiti with cool names for their teams, like the Drunkards of Menkaure or the Friends of Khufu. Building the pyramid was kind of a national project, almost like a form of taxation or civil service. And for those who died while working, being buried in the shadow of the pharaoh's tomb was considered a huge honor. For thousands of years, the pyramids kept their internal secrets locked away. The known passages, the Grand Gallery, the chambers for the king and queen, were thought to be the extent of their complexity. But honestly, the age of exploration is not over. With the advent of modern technology, we're beginning to see that these ancient structures still have much to reveal. In recent years, scientists have been able to probe the pyramids' interiors without moving a single stone. By using techniques like cosmic ray muon radiography, which can detect density changes inside large structures, researchers have made some really astonishing discoveries. In 2017, the Scan Pyramids project announced the detection of a massive, previously unknown void inside the Great Pyramid, a space at least 30 meters long, located above the Grand Gallery. Its purpose is a complete mystery. Is it a structural relief chamber, a hidden passage, or maybe a secret burial chamber yet to be explored? These discoveries remind us that we are still just beginning to understand the full architectural genius of the pyramids. The lands of the Mediterranean and the Middle East are a geologically active region. Over the millennia, countless cities and monuments have been reduced to rubble by powerful earthquakes. Yet, the pyramids of Giza still stand, having weathered not only the slow decay of wind and sand, but also the violent shaking of the earth itself. Their survival is a testament to an incredibly robust and resilient design. The wide base and low center of gravity make them exceptionally stable structures. Furthermore, the core of the pyramid was constructed with a certain ingenuity. Some of the internal joints, particularly in the corners, were designed almost like ball and socket joints, allowing the structure to absorb and dissipate the energy of seismic shocks without collapsing. This sophisticated earthquake-resistant engineering, combined with their sheer mass, has allowed them to withstand the test of time in a way few other buildings have. They were not simply built to be tall, they were built to be eternal, to survive any cataclysm the world could throw at them. Beyond the stone and the science, the true legacy of the pyramids lies in their enduring power to inspire. For over 4 millennia, they have been a source of awe, wonder, and boundless curiosity for all of humanity. They have drawn travelers, scholars, artists, and dreamers from every corner of the globe, each seeking to comprehend their scale and mystery. They represent one of the first and most powerful statements of human ambition, a declaration that we are capable of creating something that can outlast us, something that can touch eternity. Their perfect geometric forms have influenced art and architecture for centuries, and their mysteries have fueled countless stories, studies, and explorations. They are a symbol of the ancient world's genius and a permanent fixture in our collective cultural consciousness. Even today, as we send probes to other planets, the pyramids remind us of the incredible wonders that can be found right here on our own world, and the profound, unanswered questions that still lie buried in the sands of our own past. They are, and will likely always be, a beacon of human achievement. And so, our journey through the 10 mind-blowing facts about the pyramids comes to a close. From their original, gleaming white appearance to the revelation that they were built not by slaves but by proud, skilled workers, these structures are far more than simple tombs. They are monuments of precision, endurance, and human ingenuity on a scale that remains breathtaking. They are a puzzle written in stone, and with each new discovery, the story becomes richer and more complex, reminding us that the past still holds many secrets. I'm always fascinated to learn what resonates most with you. In the comments below, please share which of these 10 facts surprised you the most. Was it the incredible longevity of the Great Pyramid's height record, or the recent discovery of hidden voids using cosmic ray technology? Your insights and discussions are what make exploring history together so rewarding. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. Thank you so much for joining me today. The quest to understand our shared human story is a never-ending adventure, and there are countless other wonders waiting to be explored. Let's continue this journey together. Stay tuned for more wonders from around the world.